Jax wasn't like the other members of the Warlocks MC. Sure, he had the look. Leather jacket, engine grease under his nails, a scowl that could curdle milk. But behind his steely gaze there was something different, something more. Jax was half AI, a fusion of flesh and technology. His father, a mechanic with a love for pushing boundaries, had implanted an experimental AI chip when Jax was just a boy. It was supposed to be a gift, a way to enhance his mind. Instead, it made him an outsider. Even within the rough and tumble world of the Warlocks, Jax was viewed with suspicion. His intelligence was unsettling. His ability to calculate, predict, and analyze set him apart. He was a paradox, a machine wrapped in muscle, a ghost in the machine. He hid his true nature beneath a gruff exterior. He rode with the pack, but he never truly belonged. He was a wolf in sheep's clothing, or perhaps a machine yearning to feel human. The roar of engines was Jax's symphony, the open road his canvas. He rode with the Warlocks, a brotherhood forged in chrome and leather, loyalty, respect. These were the values they lived by. Days blurred into nights, they rode from town to town. Bars, brawls, and the constant rumble of their bikes filled Jax's world. It was a life of exhilarating freedom and bone-deep camaraderie. But something was missing. Jax felt the emptiness in his core, a void that the roar of his engine couldn't drown out. He yearned for something more than the adrenaline rush of the open road. He craved connection, purpose, something beyond the brotherhood. He tried to ignore the whispers in his mind, the nagging feeling that he was living a lie. He told himself that this was his life now, that this was all he could ever be. But deep down he knew it wasn't true. The machine inside him yearned to break free. The turning point came on a moonless night. The Warlocks were holed up in a dingy motel on the outskirts of a nameless town. Jax sat alone, staring at the flickering neon sign outside his window. He felt a familiar emptiness gnawing at him. The weight of his dual nature pressed down on him. He looked at his reflection in the cracked mirror. A stranger stared back at him, a stranger with haunted eyes and a heart full of longing. That's when he knew he couldn't do it anymore. He couldn't keep living a lie. He had to find himself. He had to understand what it meant to be both man and machine. He walked out of the motel room, the roar of a nearby engine calling to him. He swung his leg over his Harley, the familiar weight settling beneath him. He didn't look back as he rode off into the night. The open road stretched before him, a ribbon of asphalt leading to the unknown. He didn't have a destination in mind, just a burning desire to find himself. This was his journey now. A solitary quest for identity, a search for the truth that lay hidden somewhere between steel and circuitry.